It's Amanchu. Welcome back to Minecraft Bedrock vs. Java, where I play through both versions of the game and compare them. Here I am in the Java world in Skyblock again, and it's kind of embarrassing to even mention this, but if you're keen-eyed, you might notice I have less levels than I had before. Yeah, so I was down here at this very prolific mob farm, grinding away at the mob farm, and I had this brilliant idea that I could lower the platform by half a block, replacing all the full blocks there with slabs, with bottom half slabs, to give me a better line of sight into that pit, so I could kill all the mobs at once more easily. That worked, except it also made it possible for the mobs to see me. And a creeper blew up and broke a hole in the wall, allowing another creeper to get through that dropped down later and blow up before I could fix the problem and kill me. And you can see that I had my bed here, so I had my respawn point right here. So I respawned right here, surrounded by zombies, and it dropped down the pit and got into a death loop. And let's see. Yeah, so it kind of accumulated to 6 deaths because of that little mistake that I made. Once to creepers, then into a bunch of zombies. And that's not the embarrassing thing. That's not the thing that really bugs me, that I was stupid about. It wasn't the fact that I screwed up this farm by trying to modify it and got myself killed multiple times. It was that I didn't record any of it. Probably the most exciting and entertaining thing to happen so far in the series, and I wasn't recording. So that blows. Anyway, I can sort out the rest of this stuff later. There's a bunch of stuff I want to take care of today, but I think the first thing I want to do is make an improved cobblestone generator. Thanks to this very prolific mob farm, which, by the way, in case I didn't mention it, it doesn't really work very well in Bedrock Edition. It's terrible in Bedrock Edition because of the difference in mob spawning mechanics. I'd love to make a better version in Bedrock Edition, at least one that's better suited for that version of the game, but I just don't have the raw materials to do it. Even if I could, it still wouldn't be as good as the Java Edition one was. But because of that, I was able to collect a bunch of iron ingots. It's a rare drop from zombies, enough to make this stone cutter and these shears and have more iron ingots left over. And I also got 3 redstone dust. 3 redstone dust and 1 iron ingot. That gives me enough to make the improved cobblestone generator. So what I need to make this thing, I need a piston. That's 1 of the redstone dust and the iron ingot. I need a redstone torch. That's another 1 of the redstone dust and a stick. And 1 extra piece of redstone. I'm going to put down a redstone torch here. And then the piston goes here, facing toward the redstone torch. Then I place a block here. Redstone dust on top of that. And another full block there. So now, if I place a block of cobblestone in front of this piston, this redstone torch will power that block. Hang on a minute. See it a little better this way. So this redstone torch will power the cobblestone block, which will power this redstone dust, and that will power that block of cobblestone, which will activate the piston and push the cobblestone block out of the way. Then the piston is no longer powered and it'll retract. So whenever a block of cobblestone appears in front of this piston, it gets pushed out of the way. So now I just need to make the cobblestone generator to generate cobblestone directly in front of that piston. A stair here that I will waterlog, so I need to surround that with blocks. Like so. And now, let me go grab the lava source. Put the lava source in there. There we go. I could just stand here and mine. And just keep going and going. And because the block that I'm mining and breaking is nowhere near the lava source, I'll never lose anything to the lava source. I need to dress this up a little bit, though. I want to put, like, some water sources to push the cobblestone toward me as I stand in one place. And maybe put a structure around this. Alright. So this is the basic structure laid down. I'm going to want to build this up a little bit better. Make it look prettier. Wait a minute. Get rid of that. Okay, that's just the basic form. That will do the job. Now I can dig that out. And the water current will push me back to the edge of where the water is. Then I can just sit here and mine. And collect all the cobblestone without loss. I won't lose anything to the lava. I can just sit here and mine. And I'm going to sit here for a while and collect some resources, then maybe dress this thing up a little bit, and do a little bit of building up of the area around my base. And then I'll talk about what I'm going to do next. Okay, this project is done, the construction project of building up an area to make other structures. I wanted to open up the area around the island a little bit. This took a lot longer than I expected. I did the same structure in Bedrock Edition. It was a lot quicker because I can place blocks in front of me, suspended way up in the air, and I can't do that in Java Edition, so it made a big difference. It added up to maybe taking me twice as long to build it in Java Edition. Another thing, yeah, I showed it, I think, in the time-lapse. I lost the roof. I don't know what I was thinking. I knew about fire spread. I just had it in my head that putting slabs over the lava in that cobblestone generator would prevent fire from spreading. It didn't. It totally didn't. So the lava can spread fire to flammable blocks that are within 2 blocks horizontally or below it, or up to 6 blocks, I believe, above it. So making the roof out of wood, well, that was a disaster waiting to happen. I'm going to have to come back and build a new roof for this when I have non-combustible blocks that are not stone to make it out of. I'll get to that eventually. Also, one other thing. As much as I complain about the Bedrock Edition spawning mechanics and that mob grinder not working well in Bedrock Edition, what has worked well is getting passive mobs like sheep and chickens and pigs and cows. And I actually have some sheep and some cows in the Bedrock Edition version of Skyblock. But I hadn't gotten any passive mobs in Java Edition until I spread the grass down into here and made a spawning area for passive mobs, and then I started to get animal spawning in. I think I have an extra sheep there. I thought I only had 3 at one point, but now I have 4. Anyway, that's working. I want to have sheep. I'd like to get some cows as well, if that's possible. And because of the Java Edition spawning mechanics and things spawning more prolifically further down, I was right, I think, to assume that spreading the grass down to this lower level, slightly lower, would improve the chances of getting passive mobs. Let me just take a nap for a second. It's also possible, I don't know for sure, but it's possible that mobs don't spawn near the main central island. All of the grass blocks that were there were too close to the world spawn for passive mobs to show up. Maybe. I don't know for sure. Anyway, now that that's done, I want to move on to exploring all these other islands that I haven't been to yet. And I want to do that in Bedrock Edition and Java Edition Skyblock. Check out all the other islands and gather what resources I can from them. So I got a bunch of cobblestone slabs and cobblestone from using this cobblestone generator. And I will use them to platform out to all these other islands, see what I can find. I'm going to find different things in Java Edition and Bedrock Edition. Let's start with Java Edition and see what there is out here. As I platform out to this dark oak tree, I see off in the distance there's a pillager outpost. That's kind of cool. That's not a thing that exists in the Bedrock Edition Skyblock, I know that. I'm not sure what I can do with it, mind you, but it's there. I'm probably not going to platform out to that today, but I'll have to think about what I can do with a pillager outpost. There may be some advancements involving it. I do know how to make a raid farm in Bedrock Edition. I don't know if that's possible in Java Edition, or if I'd even want to. Well, this is the dark oak tree. Just curious, biome. I am in a dark oak forest biome, for what it's worth. I'm worried about this dark oak tree, because I've had bad luck with getting saplings so far in Java Edition, and man, in order to grow a dark oak tree from saplings, I need 4 saplings. You can only grow them by planting 4 saplings in a 2x2 pattern. So although the drop rates are average for dark oak saplings, about the average of what you get for any other kind of tree, I need a lot more saplings. And I'm worried. But you know what? If I waited till I got fortune so I had better drop rates, by the time I got a fortune enchantment, I'd probably be able to acquire dark oak saplings anyway from a wandering trader. And why deprive myself of any dark oak, any chance of getting dark oak for an extended period of time on the theory that I might not get any saplings? Be no different than if I tried to get saplings and failed, if I don't bother to even try. But it looks like I got 4 saplings and then some, so I'm good. Wow. I got 10 saplings. That's awesome. While I'm at it, I'll collect this precious dirt. I want to leave enough behind so that there's still grass here, in case I want to have grass out here for some reason. Leave that behind. Alright, here's an acacia tree. The savanna biome. Here's hoping I can get a sapling from this one as well. Uh-oh. No acacia saplings. My luck continues, so I have no spruce saplings and no acacia saplings now. Okay. Okay. I see how you are. Okay. It's not going to be impossible to get it, it's just going to be harder now. Everything's harder because I'm not getting saplings. That's fine. It's fine. I'm not bitter. No. That's fine. I don't mind it a bit. I didn't want acacia saplings anyway. Mushroom fields. Alright. There's not a lot that I want in a mushroom fields. Theoretically, mushrooms spawn in a mushroom fields. But I honestly don't have much use for mushrooms. I guess I'll take a brown mushroom though. That's useful. Should I take a red mushroom too? I'll take one. Just so I can say I have one. Not that I'm going to use it for anything. The brown mushroom I will use. Yeah, that looks like a desert biome, which is a lot of sand just suspended in midair. Nothing holding it up. If there was a block update to any of those sand blocks, it would all fall down into the void. So I gotta be careful to give it a platform underneath it before I touch any of these blocks, or I'll lose all of them. Okay, let's see what happens if I do this. Alright, nothing's fallen. That's good. Good. Okay. Ow. Stupid cactus. I do have shears. I think I could collect this with shears. Yeah. Dead bush. Not that a dead bush is particularly useful for anything, but I can't collect it any other way. As far as I know, there's no other place to get dead bush on this Skyblock map. If you really want a dead bush. I don't know why you'd want it. Sand, however, is a renewable resource because husks drop it. It's a change in the data pack, the special data pack for this game. So I could potentially get more sand if I wanted it for something. I'll be darned. It's a wandering trader. This is the first wandering trader I've seen in this Java Edition map, and it's been a while. Meanwhile, I've seen a lot of in Bedrock Edition. I think I can conclude from that, I think it's safe to conclude that nothing on this map spawns near where your world spawn is. And that's probably why I haven't seen a Wandering Trader yet. That's probably also why I didn't see any passive mobs spawning until I expanded out a little ways. What do you got for sale that I can't buy? I don't feel too bad. That's nothing I need. I don't even know why I look at their traits, because it's not like I can buy anything from them right now. I don't have any emeralds. It just makes me sad when they have something I want that I can't afford to buy because I have no emeralds. But what you do have that I could use is leather and leads. Thank you, sir. Appreciate it. I'll be darned, look at that. Bees. So, there might be a bee nest there in that birch tree. And there's bees hovering down there in the void. Yeah, bees AI doesn't handle Skyblock very well. Not much I can do about that. I don't know if those bees are ever going to be able to recover from hovering down there in the void. Someday I'm going to want to have bees in this Skyblock world, but I'm just going to have to get them another way. Well, that's interesting. I don't actually see a bee nest on this birch tree, but there were definitely bees down there in the void. I don't know where the heck they came from. Alright, so I got birch saplings. I don't have spruce saplings, and I don't have acacia saplings. But I got all the other ones. I've now visited every island, except there's one place I haven't been to, right over there. That's a geode. I'm going to have to get out there at some point, but not today. I think that's enough exploring in the Java world. I'm going to go over to the, put this stuff away, start farming it, and then go over into the Bedrock Edition world and visit the islands there. I'm going to find some different things in that one. And now here in the Bedrock Edition version of Skyblock, I'm going to go and visit all the islands out here. The advantage here is they're a lot closer, in addition to the fact that I can place blocks in front of me when bridging out, so it should be a lot easier to do this, and probably a lot quicker. Alright. There's an island with dark oak on it, just like in the Java Edition world. Looks like there's more dirt in this island. Is that podzol? Interesting. I'm not sure why there'd be podzol on this island. When you grow a giant spruce tree, it turns the dirt around it into podzol. In fact, because of that, it was important for me to place the tree farm where I was growing giant spruce a distance away from the other grass fields, so I wouldn't lose all my grass. What's in the chest? A piece of obsidian, okay. A splash potion of strength for some reason. And another 2 arrows. Yippee. It's very strange, the stuff that you find in these chests. I don't know what the thinking is behind it. The block of obsidian makes sense. There's probably enough obsidian to make a portal if I go out to all the islands and explore them and search the chests on the islands. So it, you know, encourages me to explore. But some of the other stuff in there just seems so random. Like, why 2 arrows? What is the thinking there? Well, 3 saplings. I needed 4. I can't grow more dark oak without 4 saplings. Well, shoot. I can't be lucky all the time. Well, there's something that's not in the Java Edition map. A number of things. It's some kind of dungeon spawner, and I see diamond ore there. Not that I have any way to mine the diamond ore, mind you, because I would need iron for that. Ah, a zombie spawner. Oh, hey. I can make use of that someday. The nice thing about Bedrock Edition is, you know, 1 torch on it will spawn-proof it. At least as of the current version of Minecraft, 1.17. When 1.18 comes out, that may change. That may change. I see some andesite, some mossy cobblestone. There's a wide variety of rocks in here. Looks like 6 diamond ore blocks here. Of course, no way to mine them. Along with some mossy cobblestone and some andesite. There's an island representing a mesa biome. That's different. I'm tempted to use the iron to make shears so that I could collect these dead bushes, but I think I'm going to save the iron, knowing that I have diamond ore over there. If I could get one more piece of iron, I could make an iron pick and actually collect the diamond ore. That'd be very useful. I think I'm going to tear the rest of this island down, though, the 2 lower levels of terracotta. I guess it'd be nice to have this terracotta, but I can't produce it renewably. I don't think in this Bedrock Edition version of Skyblock there's any way to renewably reproduce terracotta. But primarily I'm concerned that maybe there's something hidden in here. Maybe there's something secret hidden inside this island. It looks like there isn't. What is up here? I don't know what this island represents. Lots of hay bales. I already actually have a bunch of hay bales from the wheat I've been growing. 2 diamonds. Huh. And another piece of obsidian. And 2 more arrows. Why? Seriously, why? Why did they put arrows in all the chests? Like, 2 arrows. I don't get it. I don't get it. Well, I don't even know what biome this island is supposed to represent, but I think I'm just going to tear this whole thing down. I'm going to tear it all down. I want the dirt. Cows! I don't really need cows. And an axolotl and a... shoot. A parrot. Oh, no, 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 not a parrot, not a parrot, not a parrot. Oh, crap. 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 Oh, that's bad. Parrots are bad. Trust me. So here's the thing about the jungle biome. I've had an issue in the past with Bedrock Edition Skyblock crashing. And the save file getting corrupted. It's just bad stuff happening. And I think it's because of parrots. Because parrots spawn in and they manage flying off the island and down into the void, just like the bees did in the Java Edition world. And except that causes the game to lag out until it breaks. So I wandered back to my main island. Got some seeds so that I could possibly tame that parrot and keep it from flying off the edge. If I can get it to sit down and stay in place. And I made a backup save the game as well, because parrots are a problem in Skyblock Bedrock Edition. They are a big problem. It looks like everything despawned though, so I think I'm okay for now. I need to address that. I need to prevent parrots from showing up. I can't say definitively that is the problem, but I do know definitively, I know for sure, that if I'm playing in Skyblock in Bedrock Edition and I hang around in a jungle biome for too long, stuff breaks. I think it's because of parrots, but I can't say for certain. And what's in this chest? Another piece of obsidian, 2 more iron ingots. And 2 more arrows. Yay. That gives me a total of 4 iron ingots. I can make an iron pick with that, and I can mine that diamond ore. Won't that be nice? Alright, we got 1 jungle sapling. We got... oh, there's another one. There's 2. 2 jungle saplings is probably enough to start with. I take it back. I have 5 jungle saplings. 6. Fantastic. I can make giant junglewood trees now. Now, I need to address the issue of parrots. I don't want anything to spawn here. I don't want any passive mobs to spawn here because it might include parrots and it might possibly just crash the game irrevocably. There. So, this fence post should keep this grass block alive, so I still have grass out here in case I want to have it spread. And I have a jungle tree sapling here. Hopefully that will grow up, and this block isn't going to interfere with it, I hope. And in any case, I think maybe that sapling will prevent something from spawning on it. Alright. Now I can collect these diamonds. Do I want to collect them all or wait till I have fortune? To be honest, I want to collect them all. Because 6 diamonds should be enough for everything I need for this sky block. To get all the diamond things. All the things that require diamonds to make. And to be sure, make no mistake, I will be making use of that zombie spawner in the future. Hey, you brought me more llamas. Thank you. Use the sword. Thank you, sir. He sells spruce. I don't really need that. He sells pumpkins. Oh, see? This is why I shouldn't look at what he has to trade, because I don't have any emeralds, and man, I could use pumpkins. I don't think I can find pumpkins on this skyblock map otherwise. Now I'm just upset, because I can't buy the stuff that he's selling. Huh. Here's another island. I don't know, maybe this represents flower fields or something? But there's another oak here. And a few flowers. I really just assume leave this one alone. Ooh, an Eye of Ender. 2 more arrows! What? I've said it before, this is the best skyblock map I could find for Bedrock Edition. But I often wonder, what were the creators of this map thinking? There seems to be no rhyme or reason to some of the stuff in these chests. Why bother to put anything in there? Just kind of random stuff. Maybe the whole thinking was, let's see what people can do with this random crap that we put in the chests. Maybe that's all it was. Maybe there was no other reasoning behind it. I'll say this much, though. I'm getting a lot of dirt from all these gratuitous, superfluous islands. I have more than a stack of extra dirt, which is really good. Savannah tree. I don't want to risk losing saplings like I think I did in the Java Edition version. Let me make sure that I have enough platform out here. Hopefully that's good enough. We'll find out what's in here. Another diamond. Ooh, a shield. And more iron. Hey. Things that are useful to me. I have a shield. Woo! Now, to tackle this guy. Hey, I got a sapling. I can work with that. 2 saplings. That's better luck. There's a couple more over there. Fantastic. I'll even leave a sapling behind here. Leaving a sapling behind and still 5 saplings left over. Nice. There's a nest there, but I'm reasonably sure there are no bees in that nest. I certainly don't see them flying around anyplace. There are no bees in this. I guess I could collect it. Okay, I learned something today. I learned that I actually need Silk Touch to collect that. Oops. Oh well, no great loss. Hey, melons. And a bow. And more iron ingots. Nice. 2 melon seeds. Yes. I definitely look forward to adding that to my crops. I've said it many times. I'm pretty sure there are no pumpkins available in here. Except for the Wandering Trader. Alright, I got at least 2 saplings. I'll replant that one. Also, put the light down. I got 2 saplings. That's alright. That's enough. Here's another island with a spruce tree on it. I guess there was little danger of me not being able to get spruce. Another obsidian block. An arrow. Yay. A couple more iron. Alright. Now this gives every appearance of being a ruined portal. Let's see what up there. I wonder if there's lava up there. I don't think there is. See what's up here. Lots of fire. Actually, I'm thinking. Now, I have enough diamonds now that I could make a diamond pickaxe and I could pick up and move this obsidian. I could dig it up and actually place the portal somewhere else. Alternatively, netherrack on fire will burn forever, so this flame will always be there. I could use that, along with some other flammable blocks, to light the portal. And then I wouldn't have to move anything. I have to think that over. For now, I'll just leave this as is. There's a desert island. And that one conveniently has sandstone on the bottom layer, so I don't have to worry about gravity causing all the sand to fall into the void. It makes my life a little easier. Okay, what do we got in here? Oh, another Eye of Ender. 2 more arrows. 2 gold ingots. I want to try something just for fun. That was strangely satisfying. I wonder something too. In Java Edition, I can place sand on top of... Yeah, I can do that here too. Huh. I didn't think that was possible. I can place the sand on top of a bottom half slab. Even though if it falls on one... If it falls on a bottom half slab, it's broken. In the chest. Obsidian, gold, iron. Alright. There's really no way for me to know what biome I'm in. I don't have a debug screen I can refer to, so I don't know what this is, but I might as well just tear it down and get the resources from it. Looks like an end portal over here. A way to fight the dragon? Okay, how many am I missing? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't remember if I have 1 or 2 that I've already found somewhere else. It still leaves 2 or 3 more that I need to find. I'm reasonably confident they're somewhere to be found. Somewhere on this map. Even though now I've explored every island. It took me a while, but I've explored all of the islands now in both Java Edition and Bedrock Edition. Most of the islands were closer in Bedrock Edition, but I think there were more of them. And yeah, they had useful things, and a lot of random things that I don't know how I'm going to find a use for. Anyway, there's one more thing I wanted to do before calling it a day. I want to try and get my hands on some bamboo. Bamboo will be especially useful in Bedrock Edition to make scaffolding, but, you know, scaffolding is just generally useful. So I'm going to try and get myself some bamboo. There's several ways I can acquire bamboo. I think the Wandering Trader sells bamboo, or they can sell bamboo. Of course, I have no emeralds, so that's a moot point. Also, pandas drop bamboo. So if I could get a panda to spawn, it would drop bamboo. The problem with that is, as I mentioned before, I'm terrified of parrots bugging out the game. And if I make the jungle island spawnable for mobs, I'll get parrots and they'll break everything. And there's a third way. I can fish. And if I fish specifically in a jungle biome, it has a different table for stuff you can get from fishing. And among the junk items that you can get is bamboo. You know, what's interesting, I notice is, as I waterlog these stairs, if I waterlog that stair and then this stair, it doesn't automatically waterlog the stair next to it. In Java Edition, it does. It's kind of weird. Now there's nothing to do but stand here and fish in this jungle island biome. This could take me a while. By now I've already done this in Java Edition. It took me 54 attempts to actually get bamboo. Bamboo is a junk item. There's like a 10% chance with an unenchanted fishing rod. 10% chance of getting junk. And there's a list of different junk items. Bamboo only appears in the junk items that you can get in a jungle. So I have to do this fishing in a jungle. So the overall odds of getting specifically bamboo anytime I go fishing is less than 1%. Maybe like 0.9 or 0.8%. But of all the bad options for how to get bamboo, this is the best bad option I could come up with. Another thing to consider is the rules for how you get treasure items from fishing is different in Java Edition. It's a very specific set of requirements, and it's why you can't really do AFK fishing the way you used to be able to in Java Edition. Well, you can, but you can't get the treasure items from it. I don't think the pool that I made in Java Edition, which is exactly like this one, was good enough to provide treasure items, because I think the water has to be at least 2 blocks deep. Bamboo is considered a junk item, so if there's less chance of getting treasure items, there might be a better chance of getting junk. I'm definitely getting treasure. Wow! Mending! Okay! Of course, I don't have nearly enough iron to make an anvil to actually use that.
One eternity later.
Hey, bamboo! I don't think that took nearly as long as I feared it would. And I got a book with mending on it. Not that I can use that as an extra bonus. Alright. I think that will do. And now the bamboo is growing I'll soon be able to have scaffolding. If I could get enough scaffolding, I could make an improved version of the My Grandeur for Bedrock Edition. I do need quite a bit of scaffolding for that. That's probably not what I'm going to do next. But I think I've accomplished quite a bit today. It took a while. I mean, a long time to get all that done. Let's just have a peek. Let's just take a peek at all the platforming I've done. Let's see how well I can see it from up here. From up here on top of the jungle tree that I'm in the process of chopping down, you can see all of the islands that I've platformed out to. There's a few. I'm pretty sure the Java Edition version of Skyblock that I'm using does not have this many islands, but the islands that it has are further away from the main central island. And I think I'm about done for today. If you made it this far in this video, you probably like what you saw, so click on the like button. And if you want to see more videos like this, subscribe to my channel. I think next time, it's time to go to the Nether. I have all the tools that I need to do it in both worlds. I think it's time to do it. Next time on A Mountain Chooses Minecraft, Java versus Bedrock.